All right, I'll leave you with one more thing. I was thinking about it when I left that site where they're demoing, and I was just thinking a lot of these redevelopment projects, they don't just happen. So if you're a city manager or a redevelopment director, you know, how I get a lot of these projects done, if you really want to know, is I'm calling people all the time. I'm calling property owners. I'm calling especially large property owners that maybe just have a bunch of buildings that aren't in good shape or underutilized or vacant. I'm calling them all the time and giving them our story, our sales pitch. And, you know, the better you can get at being a powerful storyteller, the more redevelopment is going to happen at a faster pace. So, you know, I think that's another reason I have been successful is I'm really strong and practice my ability to storytell what's going on in our city and the initiatives that we're doing. And a lot of times you can go down there to the city or in your downtown and it's deader than a doornail, but you can tell a very passionate story about what you're doing, where you're heading, the things that you're working on, and people will buy into it. And that's not a negative buy-in, because that's the goal of what you're doing is, you know, you're selling your city and your downtown and you want people to be passionate about it, so you got to be passionate in your storytelling. So, you know, there's a lot of groundwork that has to be done, and I've always put that in of going to property owners, walking their site, telling them, you know, showing them this is what it can be, this is how you can be successful. And, you know, I learned a lot about doing that when I was in downtown Fresno, and now when I go back there into the area that's the brewery district, well, now it's the brewery district, it wasn't back then, and seeing those buildings of property owners who had vacant buildings for forever active now with breweries or a restaurant or a place called the Modernist and things like that, it's pretty rewarding to see that. So I would say don't give up on those things, but you got to be willing to go leave your desk, get out of the office, and go do the footwork and pound the concrete to get some of these projects done. So that's how I do it. That's a little snippet of how I do it. Thanks.